you, Dr. Houston. Good afternoon, Mrs. Day, faculty, and students. To say I'm a little nervous would be an understatement. This is my first chapel talk, and I've been here now 10 years, so I've owed one. I'm here today to talk about what makes this week and this Saturday special for me. Eaglebrook Day, as we call it, or as they call it down south, Cardigan Day, is important to me for many and for many others. It is important because simply it is fun, and it makes us better. We would still be Cardigan without Eaglebrook, but we are a better Cardigan, and they are a better Eaglebrook because of each other. Often when you think of rivalry or search it on YouTube, you see thrilling moments of greatness and the wins, or the bad moments and fights. You do not see the day-to-day grind, the hard work, perseverance that is involved in competition and working with and against your rival. You often think of the great ones, Red Sox, Yankees, Carolina, Duke, Michigan, Ohio State, Texas, Texas A&M, Bruins, Canadians, or Barcelona, Real Madrid. The list goes on and on. Cardigan Eaglebrook is one of these great rivalries, but it is different. You will never see it in the big lights. You will never see the fights or the bad behavior or the ill will for each other, for this is not what it is about. It is like this anonymous quote says, rivalry is not hate. It is a partnership in disguise. If you want to give your all and be your best, you need a rival. Without one, you won't be your best. You won't give your all. I'll give a little history about the rivalry. Over the years, the two schools have competed many times in many different sports and other endeavors. The first recorded matchup that I could find was 1958 on the Alpine ski hills. Eaglebrook won 192 to 189. The next one I could find was 1966. This again was an alpine ski event, and Cardigan came on top by a slight margin. The following year, the late great Coach Marion took the rivalry on and really made it what it is today. This is when the first football, lacrosse, baseball, sailing, and tennis matchups happened. Cardigan came on top, winning football, lacrosse, and sailing, but fell short in baseball and tennis. The following year was the first hockey match, and Cardigan won. Through the years, both schools have had their ups and downs. Some sports have seen greater numbers of victories for one school or another, but overall the rivalry has been very competitive. This is part of great rivalries and what makes it such a great competition. Being competitive, being close, having the same ideals, this is what makes a rivalry exist. Through the years, there have been many moments that have been great, such as the inspiring spirit of the push-up challenge the other day between the two schools, raising money for cancer awareness, food drives for the less fortunate, or raising money for wounded veterans. You have not seen all of the things you see on YouTube, the glamour, the fame, and definitely not the fights. Just two schools striving to be the best they can be at that given moment in time. To be the best. You hear it often around our campus. Here's what it means to me. To strive for perfection, reach for excellence in everything we do. Vince Lombardi said it best. Perfection is not obtainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. It is not about being better than others or looking down on them. It is about being better tomorrow than you are today. It can be found in all aspects of our life. Whether it's making your bed in the morning before you go to class, even though you're going to undo it and get back in it that night. Getting up a few minutes early to get some extra studying in before that exam later that day. One more run through a piece of music on your instrument before you put it away from practice. Pushing for one more inch on the football field. Beating someone to that 50-50 soccer ball, or getting after the one that almost got through the end line and getting there before anybody thought you could. Catching the next runner or bike rider in front of you, only to set your goal for the next one you see off in the distance. A little higher on the mountain climb, or the next step in a problem in the bouldering room. Working through the pain cave to be better the next time you reach a challenge. Not cutting corners on the sidewalk. Picking up the piece of trash on the ground because it doesn't belong there. It belongs in a trash can or a recycling bin. If I am here now, why can't I be there? Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday I will be better than I am right now. The idea of Kaizen, continuous improvement. up and to the right. This is pride of competition. This is what be the best means to me. This is why this weekend is important and feels a little different. It is a measuring stick against your current self. What makes this one special is that you will remember it. You will have a little tighter knot in your stomach. You will be a little more nervous, a little more excited. You will notice the sights and sounds a little clearer, and you will remember the experience. Savor it. Cherish these feelings. These moments of competition and putting yourself on the line come often at your age. As you grow older, they will grow far and few between. This is one of those moments for me, putting myself up in front of all of you. What I ask of you this weekend is for you to give your best on and off the field. Strive to improve, compete, and in the end, know you have done all you can do today in this competition, but there will always be newer heights tomorrow. So I leave you with good luck, have fun, be the best, and of course, beat Eaglebrook. Thank you.